So the Lakers announced that they're going to start LeBron James at point guard next season. Let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the video for your boy. And this is the biggest non-news ever, to be honest. Because LeBron James has been the point guard of the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Los Angeles Lakers. He been the point guard. He been handling the ball. He been pounding the ball in the ground. He been making the decisions. He been the floor general. This is a non-talk. I don't understand it. He been the point guard. You might call it point forward, but he's been the point guard for his entire career in the NBA. LeBron James barely even let the point guard bring the ball up the floor. Everything goes through LeBron James. He makes the decisions. He delegates who get the ball when and where. Like, LeBron been the point guard. It's the same thing with Ben Simmons. You know, Ben Simmons is a point guard. Y'all can call him a point forward like Grant Hill and a few others that came before them. Pippen was also like a point forward to Michael Jordan. LeBron been the point guard. Ain't nothing gonna change. Unless y'all primarily gonna have him guarding point guards. But we all know today NBA is nothing but cross matchups. Nobody guards their position no more. You know? And that's one of the lost arts in the NBA. You know, everybody try to get the easiest matchup. Steph Curry try to guard the other team's weakest offensive opponent. Same as James Harden. Same as LeBron James. You know, it's very few superstars that, you know, want to take the best challenge on. You might get Kawhi and Durant guarding each other in the regular season down the stretch when the game get critical. But unless LeBron James primarily going to be guarding point guards, it really ain't no difference. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, you know, they trying to be like, oh, it's a big difference. No, it's not. He been handling the ball. It's nothing different going to be for AD. Now, it would have been different if they said they going to let Rajon Rondo or whoever else they got on their roster primarily handle the ball and LeBron going to play off the ball. Because LeBron is the most ball-dominant player I've ever witnessed in basketball. And I seen street legends, you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of street legends come and go. Lenny Cook, a lot of these dudes come and go, you know, dudes in the hood. And LeBron is perhaps the most Nate Tiny Archibald out there. Isaiah Thomas, you can keep going on. Stockton, Jackson, Jalen Rose when he played the point in Indiana. I seen a lot of guys, but I've never seen nobody as ball dominant as LeBron James. Never. LeBron do not know how to play without the ball. That's why he got David Blatt fired. LeBron don't run off no screens. And the only guy that's comparable, and let me say this real quick, the only guy that's comparable that I've seen is James Harden. And that's because Mike D'Antoni's idiot. He don't know how to make the adjustments and properly use CP3. CP3 can make James Harden life a lot easier, and they would have beat Golden State just by doing simple basketball one-on-one things. But that's another conversation for another day. And so will LeBron. You know, so will LeBron. His life would be a lot easier if he got it off the backdoor cuts. He got it off the screens or the double screen old Bobby Knight offense, the Princess offense. They allowed to move the ball and allow him to sometimes be the picker and the popper and the roller. You know, it's a lot of things. Pin down screen, coming off screens like Rip Hamilton and Reggie Miller, backdoor cuts. LeBron, even though like he get 30 points easy, and he do, LeBron James' life can be a lot easier, man, if he posted up and played without the ball a little bit more, man. You know, in my opinion, his life could be a ton easier, but ain't no change. Ain't no change, but he going on year 17. Before last year was 16. He's still the point guard. They want to list him as the point guard to make some technical difference. It ain't no difference. LeBron been the point. He been the floor general his whole entire career in the NBA. LeBron do not like playing without the ball unless you got to save his fucking bacon like Kyrie Irving. That's the only time he like playing without the ball, when it's time for Wade to say that ass or whatever it was. But it's no difference. You know, he been a point guard his whole career. He been Magic Johnson. You know, he been playing that Grant Hill type of role. So a lot of people might be too young. I grew up in Detroit. Grant Hill was special before he got injured. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Got one more NBA related video coming up, sorta. Don't forget, share the videos. Appreciate the love, support, man. And you can always hit me up on social media or my email. Links in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We go.